Hi, this is Allison Richman, and I am going to talk about the Model 12 assignment on adolescence. It asks about what social niche that I belong to, and when I was in high school, I'm old, I graduated in 1983, no, 1981, but the friends that I had and the group to which I belonged had to do with, it was fairly social and I guess popular. A lot of my friends were involved in student government and the ball teams and let me think what else. Choir, athletic groups, things like that. And they seemed to be good kids. Most of them made pretty good choices and didn't suffer the consequences of those. My adolescence was fairly good. I mean, I had an older brother that kind of made it difficult for me. He was just mean, and I think that affected my self-esteem. He was always telling me I was fat or stupid or ugly or whatever, and so I remember feeling very inadequate to even try out for, drill team or some of those things. And so that did affect me. I did feel like, my friends understood me. My mom was actually pretty good with me. And trusted me, and as long as I was honest with her about things, it went well. Some of the friends I had, like I said, most of them were pretty good, but I had a boyfriend. I later married him, but at the time in high school, he kind of partied, and had some problems with that, and rebelled from his parents. They were very active in the LDS church, and he rebelled from that, and he wasn't happy with himself, and just made some bad decisions and suffered the consequences from it. One thing that made a real big difference for me was getting involved in positive things. Some of the clubs that I got involved in high school were just good because there was just good people there, but more than anything, the LDS church has a program called for young women, and it's called Personal Progress, and it's all about setting goals and accomplishing great things and doing positive things with your life. And that just was a great guide for me and helped me a lot, and helped me to recognize that I did have worth and I had abilities and things. Let's see. One thing that I wanted to talk about, an experience that I had real quick, and that was when I was in high school, and there was a geek that he just was really a nerdy, geeky kid, and he asked me to a dance, and I said no, and I was afraid that, what would people think of me if I went with John? And anyway, as I grew up, I felt bad about that because it wouldn't have hurt me to go with him, if I'd have had self-esteem, more mature self-esteem, it would have been a fine thing. So I recently went to my 30-year high school reunion, and I saw John, and he's still kind of geeky, and he's still single. But I went up to him and talked to him and paid attention to him and hopefully did better than when I was in high school. But adolescence for me was pretty good, and I think because I made a lot of good choices, I didn't have to deal with a lot of the negative things.